Hello, everyone, and welcome. And thank you for joining me for Yoga in Our City's virtual studio class for chair yoga. I'm Anne, and I'm very happy that you're joining me this evening. And yoga is such a interesting form of exercise. Many people think that we don't really need to talk to our medical practitioners before beginning yoga or any exercise program, but it is. It's very, very important. Now, this is especially important if you are pregnant, if you are nursing, if you are taking any medication, and or if you have any pre-existing condition, because then your medical practitioner can suggest what not to do, what to do, etc., etc. So this evening we're going to feature again, or focus I should say, on a few postures and asanas that will build bone strengthening and flexibility. Now, if you review the past videos for my chair yoga, you will see that I've gone into some depth on our sitting mountain pose. That sitting mountain pose is our foundation. So I'm going to go through the basics of sitting mountain, and if you could follow along, that'll be wonderful. Okay? So we're going to first start by moving our body soles of your feet, and there's this bony part in the front, right beneath the toes, that you can press down and press that into the floor in front of you. In addition, we have the cushiony part of the heel, and you also want to push that part down onto the floor. Now, one of the things we always stress is safety. And you want to be sure that your back is away from the back of the chair and your body is in front, on the front edge of the chair, but you want to be safe. That's most important. Yeah, the sitting mountain is an active posture. Now, in addition, I'm going to suggest that we'll start with our feet comfortably apart, and you're going to take your both fists and just put them between your legs. And this is the length of the separation of your knees. That's how apart they are. And then ride the fists up the legs. Now we're going to take our right hand and take the bony, I should say, the flesh of the right cheek, and then the left, the same thing. And you could feel those sit bones. They're the two bony parts in the buttocks. Now that when you place your body or your buttocks on that sit bone, you can't help but align the body. Okay, the hips are aligned, the pelvis is engaged, and now we're going to move up, and our chin is going to be parallel to the floor, and we're going to take our hand and we're going to make a little like a zipper, and we're going to zip up from our belly button right up to the top of the head. This brings our awareness into our posture. Okay, remember again, we're in an active sitting mountain posture, so we're using all the muscles in our lower body. Okay, we're strengthening the bones as we're doing this and also increasing the flexibility. Sitting mountain is again an active, engaged posture or asanas. If you notice, our body is aligned at a 90-degree angle. So we come up the legs and then across the outside of the leg and then up, 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 up. So we can see that we're in a 90-degree angle. Now we're going to take the shoulders and we're going to kiss those shoulder blades together. This opens our chest. And this way we are able to really breathe and experience the oxygen in our body and the carbon dioxide being released along with any toxins. Now, we talk about the drishti or that focus point, and that's the point where you're going to have your eyes meet a certain spot, either on the wall, which is where the ceiling meets the side wall. That would be your drishti. You don't want to extend the neck any farther than that. Now, you may prefer your drishti to be right here on the floor. That's fine, wherever you can focus. Or some people like the tip of their nose to be their drishti. So whichever, you pick out what works for you. Now that we're engaged in our sitting mountain, I invite you to come up with an intention. And our intention will be, or if you have one of your own, I am strong, I am balanced. And let's say that together 3 times. You could either say it out loud or silently. I am strong. I am balanced. I am strong. I am balanced. I am strong. I am balanced. If you'd like, you can close your eyes and just allow our intention to marinate within your physical, mental, and spiritual body. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose or the mouth. And then we'll do our third breath and inhale, exhale fully. Now, the next is our pranayama or breathing, and we're going to become more and more aware of our breath. And as we move into each posture and asana, we want to connect the breath with the movement. Okay, so with every extension is the inhalation, and every contraction is the exhalation. I call our breath our functional wellness, or we can call our breath our superpower. This is our prana or our energy. Now, when we breathe better, we can move better. And when we move better, of course, we feel so much better. So, what we're going to do this evening is we're going to start with full inhalation and exhale long, deep breaths. And I'm going to do the counting. And I'm going to count to 4 on the inhalation, 4 on the exhalation. If you need to come out earlier, then please feel free. Okay, you may want to just inhale on the count of 3 and exhale on the count of 3. So let's begin. Come back into sitting mountain. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And now a nice full inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we won't be counting. We're just going to do a full inhalation and a full exhalation 3 times. So begin. Feel that chest expanding. And on the exhalation, contracting. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, and a full exhalation. Exhale. Now, coming back into sitting mountain again, active, engaged posture, let's come back into our breath awareness. And this time, what I'm going to ask you to do is just be with your breath on the inhalation and on the exhalation. And we'll do this breathing 10 full breaths. And begin. Feel the chest expanding and exhale, the chest contracting. Inhale, exhale. Now, 8 more you can do on your own silently. Three more breaths. Beautiful. Now you may open your eyes and notice how you feel. Be aware of how your breath felt during the 10 full breaths. Was your breath smooth? Was it full? Did you have any holds? The more we practice the awareness of our breath, the more we become in tune with our breath. Okay, now moving on, we're going to start with the props. And again, for our props this evening, for the feet, okay? And you can use whatever you have, or you can use your fingers to massage your feet. And of course, always our trusty blocks. We're going to be using this for our triangle pose this evening. Okay, so let's start with some warm-ups. Again, let's take the feet and let's roll the soles of the feet. And you could feel the massage. And make sure the chest is open and the shoulders are back. And the shoulder blades are kissing each other. So you want to have that active posture. For me, it helps if I keep my palms on the side of the chair. This way, it's a reminder for me to be actively engaged in the sitting mountain. Now, on your own, what you can do is if you have a massage like I do, or you have some other kind of instrument that you use for your feet, you could do this all over your body and you get everything stimulated. Okay, it's very good. Another thing some people wind up doing or showing you is you take your hands or you can take your hands into a fist and use the body or the joints to kind of massage the back of the feet, the back of the legs, the front of the legs, top of the feet, get everything moving. Great. And of course, you would do the back. And then you could do this on your belly too, okay? And follow the flow of your colon or your intestines, okay? So you want to move around just like the intestines or the colon is in the body. And then you can do the hands, the arms, the front and the back, and then the opposite. And that feels wonderful. Okay, now we're going to take our hands and we're going to place them on our shoulders and let's make circles. Connect the breath with the movement. So as you inhale, up, 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 and as you exhale, you relax. So the breath is synchronized with the movement. And now let's reverse. Beautiful. And now what we're going to do is take the fingers, tap, tap, tap. Remember the functionability of the fingers and of our wrists. So we need to move those every day if we can. A couple of times a day is also great. Okay, let's clasp the hands together and let's make circle with the wrists. And reverse. And we can also move the muscles in the face by smiling, okay? Engaging the muscles in the face. And then let's reverse up towards the ceiling, down, and then the opposite. Notice the interconnection of all parts of the body. Beautiful. And let's stop and let's shake out the fingers, shake out the hands. And now I'm going to move my roller. And we're going to concentrate now on our neck. So I'm going to invite you simply to look straight ahead and then inhale. And as you exhale, just move the chin closer to the chest, or I should say the shoulder. And then inhale, exhale, come back. Nice, slow, deliberate moves. Again, inhale, exhale, coming back around. Breathe, full breath. Inhale, exhale, come back around. Let's do one more time. Inhale, exhale. Feel the stretching of the sides of the neck. Now, in addition to that, we're going to do the left side, now the right side. Excuse me, we did the right side. Now we're doing the left side. Same thing. Shoulders back, sitting mountain engaged. Inhale. Exhale, come around. Full inhalation and exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do this 3 times, just like we did to the right side. Back around. Beautiful. And now let's take the chin, tuck it into the chest, and very gently just raise it slightly. So again, where that drishti is, where the ceiling meets the wall, and then back down, chin to chest. Do this 3 times. Back up, back down. Again, back down. Beautiful. Now let's shake out the feet by extending the feet, and let's make circles with the ankles. Now, we are warming up the ankles because we'll be using them and our ankles in the postures to strengthen our bones and to also help it to be more flexible. And I'm going to show you again the range of flexibility will depend upon how far you will go in each of the asanas, okay, or postures, okay? So your body, you have an upper body and you have the lower body, you have the left side and the right. And you're going to find as you become more and more aware of the breath in the body, okay, the body in space, you're going to see that maybe one side is much more flexible than the other. In addition, your lower body must be maybe very strong and maybe you have a little bit of a weakness in your upper body. Okay. So you can adjust. So if you do the beginning or level one in the lower body, doesn't mean you need to do level one in the upper body. You may be level three. Okay. So we're going to begin. We're going to come back into Sitting Mountain and let's start with the tree. So I'm going to invite you to take the front of your feet and just lift up the toes. Okay, so lift up for the tree. And then you're going to take the left foot and just come on the side of the left foot. This will be for level one. Now, level two would be you're going to slide that left foot and cross it over onto the right. This would be level two. And level three would be you're going to take that left foot and bring it as far up onto the right thigh as you can. Okay? So now if we're on level one for the upper body, we're just going to keep the hands comfortably on the thighs. You may be in level two, which would be maybe you're going to take the palms of the hands and put them together, or you may be at level three, which would be all the way up into the tree. Now, level two, you could keep the fingers on the shoulders, again, opening the chest. Okay, so now let's combine that together. So I'm going to stay with level two for my lower body and for my upper body. Okay, and then we'll stay in that form and we'll do 3 breaths, okay, before you come out. So let's start. I'm going to soak my feet into the floor in front, okay, the fatty part of the right foot. And then I'm going to take the left and I'm going to turn it, okay, on the side. So my pinky toe is there. And if this was level two, we're going to just turn it over and bring that left foot over to the right. Now, level one would be hands on thighs, level two. And now I'm going to do level three for my upper body into the tree pose and breathe. Try to engage the fingers to stretch them out. 3 full breaths here. Okay, 3 full breaths. Now stretch the fingers up. Slowly lower the arms back down to the sides of the body. And then let's undo our left and our right foot. That's our tree pose for level one, level two, and level three. Now, next, we're going to move into the triangle pose. Okay. Now, the triangle pose is where we're going to use our blocks. Excuse me. I get a little bit thirsty. Okay. So, if you're in level one, I'm going to ask you to take your legs and separate them for level one into a V. So, you want to come over to the right side of the chair. So this would be level one. Now, level two, you may be into the L shape. So now you're going to spread the legs farther apart. So you have that L shaped. You also may be in level three. This is where we're going to use our block. You may need the block. You're going to take that left leg and stretch it behind you as far as you can. You may need to readjust your sits bones on the chair, but the left foot is going to stay flat on the ground because you don't want to hurt any part of your thigh muscle or the foot. Now, some people may want to use the block. So I would take the block, and you may want to put your knee right on the block, still keeping the left foot straight in front. So it's facing straight ahead. So this would be the triangle pose. Now we're going to take that right hand, level 1 would be just here. Just place it nice and gently on your right thigh. But you may be on level 2, okay, which would be you're going to take that right hand and you're going to bring it to the side of the right leg and take the left and stretch the hand up. And if you're on level 3, your hand is going to come all the way down to the side. So it's touching your right foot. So now we're in level 3 in our lower body and also level 3 in our upper. And you're going to breathe fully. This is a beautiful extension of the side body. Now, slowly to come up, you're going to take that left hand, place it on the front of the chair or the side of the chair, and slowly bring that right hand up using the support of your right leg. And then let's come back and let's move to the opposite side. Remember, yoga meaning union. So what we do to one side of the body, we do to the other. Now, again, for the triangle pose, level 1, you may be just in a V, nice and simple. And maybe your hand will simply rest gently on the left thigh. That would be level 1. Now, if you're in level 2, what you're going to do is you're going to spread the legs so you're in an L shape. This is level 2. As you notice, okay, you have more stretching in through the inner thigh. But you may be on level 3, and then you're going to take that right leg and stretch it behind, just like we did on the other side. But the toes, if you don't use the block, and you can really stretch, the toes will be facing forward. Now, maybe you need the block and you don't have that long an extension. So we'll take the block and you can place your right knee on the block. That gives you nice support. Now for level 1 in the upper body, just can rest your hand on the left thigh. But then again, you may be on level 2, which would be your hand is going to come a little bit farther down the sides of the body. And if you're level 3, it's going to come all the way down and you're going to stretch that right. Oh, I should put it in front. Sorry. You're going to take that right hand and stretch. And if you can, you're going to look up to the right palm and breathe. 3 full breaths here. Beautiful. Again. Nice full breath. Stretch up to the ceiling. And now what we're going to do, slowly come out. So gently, going to take that left hand, place it on the left thigh and stretch up. And then this arm comes down. Use the support of your hands on the sides of the chair. And then slowly we come back around. Now that triangle posture is a definite bone strengthening. And it's also helps to increase the flexibility of the body. And when we have the bone strength too, all the muscles around it with the yoga postures are becoming stronger. Okay? Now, in addition, let's start with the spinal twist. Now, spinal twist is wonderful. And again, we do have levels of flexibility for the spinal twist. So let's come back into our sitting mountain, press the fatty part of the feet into the floor. And now we're going to come and we can take our hands and place them very gently on our thighs. And I'm going to take my right hand and I'm just going to stretch it to the back. and I'm going to turn around into the spinal twist, looking over my right shoulder. Now, you may be only here, which is fine. You may be here. You could put your hands on the back of the chair, but remember to come to the edge of the chair, or you can come all the way back by holding on to the top of the chair or the bottom, whatever works, and come around and breathe. Breathe fully. Was 3. Now inhale and slowly come around. And now let's move to the opposite. Level 1, maybe level 2, or the spinal twist. You may be all the way on level 3, stretching all the way back. And again, come to the edge of the chair, the spinal twist, looking over your left shoulder and breathe. Now, one last breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come around. Now we're going to do 3 full breaths. We're going to stretch up. Take the hands and place them together and stretch the body up. And you can move side to side. Nice and gentle. Feel the stretch. Fingers up to the ceiling. You are lengthening your spine. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come over the right side. Back up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Fingers up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Slowly come over the left. Back to center. And again, inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lengthen the spine. Come down over the right side on the exhalation. And come up. Inhale. Stretch, stretch the fingers up towards the ceiling. And exhale, coming down. One more time. Inhale. Stretch the fingers up. And slowly come down over the opposite. Oh, yes, stretch. You can feel the opening of that side body on the left. Back up. One more time. Inhale. Breathe and slowly come down. Beautiful. Stretch, stretch. Up, 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 up. And then take the fingers, slowly stretch them out. And on the exhalation, bring the arms back down to the sides of the body. And for a moment, let's come back to our intention. I am strong. Again, 3 times. I am strong. I am balanced. I am strong. I am balanced. And one more time. I am strong. I am balanced. And now you may close your eyes. Allow that intention to marinate in the body and in the mind. And breathe and note how you feel. And we'll end by the metta prayer. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. And now extend it to you. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at peace. And now to everyone out there, may everyone be happy. May everyone be healthy. May everyone be at peace. Well, everyone, that's the end of our session this evening. And please share with your friends, family, that we do have chair yoga every single Wednesday. It's a 30-minute long class and it runs from 5:30 to 6. Please join me next Wednesday. Don't forget, every single day, practice, practice, practice. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.